Good morning YouTubes, how is everybody on this beautiful sunny July day in Kent? And it makes a bit of a change from yesterday. I did go out yesterday and I did a video yesterday, but it was absolutely pissing down. It was one of those days where you think, oh, I need to stop and put the waterproofs on, because I'm wearing my Merlin Mahala, I think it's a Mahala suit, which is vented, which is very nice. Having recently got back from Wales, well, we're in Wales, it performed faultlessly, apart from the fact that it was too cold for it. Wales being Wales, you would expect glorious summer's weather, but no, I don't think. I think one day we might have had 18 degrees where it was okay, but the rest of the time it was cold and half the time wet. But other than that, it was a great trip. I will do a little video on that if I haven't already done one, because I record, if I go out for a ride I normally record a couple of videos while I'm out riding, so I might record one at the same time and you might see that later. But the main reason for this video is to tell you about the changes on the trusty rusty 250RS, the thing of beauty. And it is still trusty, still rusty, but less rusty, as you're about to see. I think I might pull up outside the Triumph shop, Triumph dealers, and give you a bit of a walk round. Why not? They're closed today. What day is it today? That's Wednesday, isn't it? Did they closed on Wednesdays? They obviously do. I don't think I'm going to squeeze through that gap, so it's going to be this gap here. Here we go. Lovely. Oh, look at that reflection. Hey, let's line this up, shall we? Let's line this up. Look at that. Oh, what a thing of beauty. And I'm not talking about the trident in the window, I'm talking about this. Right, now some of you may or may not know that I bought a second 250RS what, about a month, 6 weeks ago maybe, purely because it had the blue paintwork and this ultra rare, and these are rare, believe me, genuine Honda fairing, which I really like. I love that. I love the blue. A friend of mine, John, who I went to Wales with week before last, chap in the centre there, if you can see that, he had one of these when he was 17, when we were all 17 to be fair. I had what did I have? I had a 250 LC at the time, but it was always quite a nice looking bike, and the blue was great, and obviously the trusty rusty paintwork, original paintwork should I say, in the black, as you know, had a certain patina, shall we say, rust really. On the outside, the inside was mint, but the outside was rust. So I bought the bike, I put the blue paintwork on. Now Frank, the guy that owned the bike that the blue paintwork came off of, was an engineer, and he made some lovely touches which I've also pinched off of that bike. First things I pinched with the Hagon shocks. Obviously, for those doubting that this isn't the trusty rusty, just look at that swing arm. Okay, this is the trusty rusty, believe me. I pinched the toolbox, because look, the locking toolbox, rare, very rare. These Krauser pannier racks came off, and there are Krauser boxes to go on these, lovely. But the main thing is, I should have given it a wipe. Look, I did give it a bit of a wax. That is a Suzuki GN250 rear wheel, which comes with a proper cush drive. You won't be able to see it, but basically it's in there. Okay, cush drive, for those of you who don't know, it's basically a set of rubber blocks with fingers on the sprocket holder that go into the rubber blocks in the hub, and it just dampens the shock as you accelerate on and off the throttle basically. So it gives the chain a much easier life, and the bike just rides smoother, the gear changes smoother, everything is smoother. So he fitted that, machined a spindle for it and everything. The spindle is a thing of beauty. This nut on the end has a shoulder which goes through and just locates beautifully. So that came out. Obviously different rim, same size rim but different rim with stainless spokes. and so I swapped the tyre over, because I obviously put new tyres on the trusty rusty. So when the original wheel came out, swapped the tyres over. So yeah, this went on. Obviously took the top box off of the old rack, the old genuine Honda rack. This is a genuine Honda rack, but with lowers from Krauser. The boxes are at home. I did fit them and I was going to use them for Wales, but I decided not to in the end. What else did he make? These foot peg holders. Yeah, I mean, look, they're lovely. See, that's proper quality, that is. So I pinched those. The front forks underneath the gaiters, they're in better condition than the originals, so they came off. He made some, look, natty little, can you see those natty little caps for the top and there as well? Obviously I put the bar risers on. Handlebars are in better condition, so I pinched those as well. Front wheel, I pinched the front wheel because this has got stainless spokes, so that was nice. But obviously I swapped the disc over because that's mated with the pads that I've got in the front caliper. But I think that was about it. So yeah, everything else from, I put a new chain on after Wales, DID X-ring chain. I thought I'd treat it to something nice. So obviously riding it now, it's just so smooth, you wouldn't even know it's a single. But I mean, I did sort of think this is the original trusty rusty seat, but obviously on the blue paintwork. Oh, there's a spider. Go away, spider, unless you want to come to the cafe with me. What else did I do? I blew the motor over with a bit of paint before I went to Wales. You probably saw that in a previous video if you were sad and watched these. But the frame does need doing. I mean, look at it. It is still rough as. So over the winter I might strip it down and powder coat the frame. So the trusty rusty will still be trusty, but it won't be rusty anymore. So I might have to think of a different name for it. The trusty less rusty, which it is at the moment. Oh, thing of beauty. Yeah. But the reason being, I was going to keep it completely original, with all the patina, however you want to pronounce it, and leave it as it was. But then I love the blue paintwork came up, and then you had all these nice touches on it. So I started putting them on, and then thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this the best RS that I can, because it deserves it. The motor is still absolutely sweet. You know, as I say, the frame needs doing, because the frame is a bit horrible. So that might be this winter. We'll see. But the trusty rusty is still the trusty rusty, just less rusty. But for those that doubt it's the same bike, it is the same bike, obviously, as you can see. So that's the RS update. It is still a thing of beauty. It's just a thing of even more beauty now, and it is the best RS that I can make it, which is the idea, because I plan on keeping this bike forever. Well, I say forever, obviously I'll be dead one day, like we all will. But for as long as I can ride it and keep it, I will. So that was today's update. I'm gonna go riding now. Oh look, doesn't it look good in the reflection, eh? Oh, beautiful. Right, I'm gonna go riding. I'm going down to the 1066 CAF. I've stuck a route in TomTom Go Ride. What are we? 27 miles, 51 minutes. Should arrive at about 20 to 1 for a cheeky latte and a bit of cake, and a bit of waffle on the way maybe. So anyway, as usual, oh, let's just fire it up, eh? Just so you can hear it running. Oh. First kick, as always. Well, not always, sometimes it's second kick, but very rarely. Oh, listen to that bop, bop, bop. 1100 RPM. Beautiful. Yeah, since I rebuilt the top end and re-lapped those valves, it's been absolutely spot on. Yeah, lovely. So, as usual, YouTubes, if you're riding, stay safe. If you're not riding, watch these crap videos, or other crap videos. And take care, and you'll see me soon for some more adventures on the trusty, less rusty thing of beauty that is the 1980 CB250RS. And yes, I will be repairing this at some point. It has had a repair in the past, but these are so rare. You're not going to find another one. Right, anyway, take care. Catch you soon.